What's up, my peoples? I am Gandhi, and today this is episode 12 of Gandhi's Thoughts, which I look highly forward to talking about. I hope everyone's having a good St. Patty's Day. I celebrated yesterday during the day, and now I'm paying the price. But regardless, if you guys go out drinking today, be safe. Call a cab. Don't fucking drink and drive. No one likes that guy who gets behind the wheel when intoxicated and drives. No one. Don't be that guy. No one likes him. But so let's talk about today. Championship Sunday. My headset's all fucked up. One side's higher than the other. The shit's broken. It's whatever. Championship Sunday here at MLG, which is weird because we're not there. But what is there? Call of Duty is there right now. And, you know, a lot of people don't know really what to think, right? I myself included. But the thing that's most surprising to me is seeing the Call of Duty numbers. And that's exactly what we're talking about here today, and that is the recipe for growth for Halo 4. And we're going to use COD as an example here, and I know it's going to be like, oh my god, he's really talking about Call of Duty. I'm not talking about Call of Duty the game, I'm talking about it at a competitive level. So Call of Duty right now has like 23k. I think they've topped out at 30,000 concurrent viewers, which is badass for a console shooter. I'll let you guys know now, that's better than Halo 3. And that's like, you know, T-Squared was on, you know, a bottle. He was Mr. Everything back then in Halo 3, and Halo 3 was the game that everyone knows and loves. Even if you never played Halo 2, in which case, move along, trash can. But so let's look at what Call of Duty has done to really grow this viewership, because it is in an infancy stage. Call of Duty has gotten the shaft at MW3, but Black Ops 1 everyone knew and loved. But so what they did during this time was they built this competitive scene by doing videos. Content is a very, very important key to growing this competitive scene that we all know and love. So and it's not just Optic, it's everyone. Their fan base is humongous. Their fan base is huge because of YouTube. They put out content that people want. Right, so yeah, sure, they do things where, you know, there's sniper clips and blah, 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 but they still will upload scrims, and they'll talk about the competitive settings. And they'll talk about competitive matches, and they'll upload their scrims. We should be learning from this, right? We're now in this, we have flip-flop spots, right? So what we need to do is really start laying the groundwork here, going forward into Halo 5, and even into salvage what we have left here. So, trick number one here, right? The first thing we should be doing is we have 64 teams, maybe, I think, going to AGL Nashville, correct? Right or wrong? I mean, that's what it's at, so that's like the max we can have. So let's just call it 64 teams. There is no reason every time a team who is planning on going to AGL Nashville when they scrim a team should not be uploading those games onto YouTube. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be the most interesting streamer in the world. I yell, I curse, I do voices, it's whatever, fuck me, right? You can be you. Be you and do it. It doesn't matter if you fail. It doesn't matter if you get a fuck ton of views. It doesn't matter if you get 0 views, right? What matters is getting it out there to grow the scene. It's for the good of the scene. So by you doing content and getting your name out there, you're also getting the scene out there. It's very, very simple, but a lot of people don't do it. So here's how if it were me, this is how I would do it, right? Actually, I'll just use myself as an example because I do this. So when I stream, okay, what I do is I highlight a game every night. I highlight a game and I throw it up there. Highlighting is very easy. You just go to Twitch, you go to Dashboard, you go to Highlight, and you click out the time that you want. That's it. And then you upload. You click Upload to YouTube, and you upload it right to YouTube, right? But for pros, that's one gameplay, right? If let's say you have a best of 11 scrim, that's just one gameplay out of 11. Perfect. You can upload all 11. If you peek the shit out of the team, you can upload, you know, only one. Who cares? But on top of that, what you should be doing is taking another gameplay on the dashboard and recording a commentary over why your team holds this spot, why you were in this position, and it's kind of like the inside the mind of this pro. And it's going to do two things. One, it's going to grow you as a person. They're going to start figuring out why you position yourself this place, why this is a good spot to hold, why, you know, you choose to take the routes you choose, right? On top of that, what it's going to do is it's going to teach them how to get better. They're going to be able to model themselves after you guys. They're going to be able to know that, oh, wow, this guy, he's placed in the top 8 multiple times. and he always runs this route. I'm going to try this route out. They're going to see success from it, right? Because most routes that pros take, amateur players won't take, ever. So they pick up that route, they start getting kills, they get better, they're into the scene. Then word of mouth spreads, and then they start pushing your content as well. Perfect. But the big picture here is the simple fact that the competitive scene has to grow from content. Now, am I talking content like podcasts? No. Podcasts are cool. It's whatever. Leave that to the personalities. Fuck podcasts. In all actuality, a podcast isn't going to get you anywhere in the sense of competitive play. Sure, it may, keep people in the loop who are already interested in it, and they're like, oh shit, I can't believe, strong side's on this team. That's crazy. I had no idea. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's what a podcast is. But when I'm talking content, I'm seriously talking like scrims, gameplays, clips, anything, you name it, anything that's inside of the game. So commentaries, clips, live footage of it, highlights, that's it. We need these things to grow the scene. This is what Call of Duty has done. If you look at these guys, it's not like, they just fucking all of a sudden they got a good game and then they're running with it, right? No, it's not how it worked. These guys have been growing themselves for years. It's probably been a good 3 years, 4 years of them growing themselves, and they've done well with it. But what's even more important is they have a game that's on the MLG circuit, and they're getting 30,000K concurrent. We can do the same thing. Our game isn't that bad now. Ever since we got Team Throwdown, things are slowly looking up. We're going to have ranks April 1st or April whatever the hell it is, and so things are slowly getting better. But the thing is we have to start putting out more content out there. Right now, Go Beyond Entertainment has released one of the best pieces, and I'm not here just because I'm not saying that just because I'm a part of them. One of the best pieces of content I have ever seen is a 4-man split with one person talking over it. Amazing. Buck did it with Western Wolves. Go check it out. Buck 20 does a commentary over top of a 4-man dual split. It's wonderful. You have to check it out. It's an amazing piece of content. And it's really going to start revolutionizing things, right? Like, everyone thought it was big when, they put the camera in the top left corner and people started streaming that way. It was like, oh shit, I get to see his face? He drinks coffee like me? It's these little things, and the 4-man split is wonderful in every way, shape, and form. But these are the things we have to start doing. It's these little things that are going to keep pushing the community up and up and up. Now, I'm going to give everyone here a piece of content, and then I'm going to go ahead and start playing here in a second. I'm going to give everyone here a piece of content that everyone should use as soon as ranks come out. Ready? Are you ready for this? Here it is. I'm doing it myself, so I'll get on the same page. Everyone who is good at this game, even if you suck, it probably would be better, right? Like, I think I kind of suck, so it's probably going to be funnier hearing the dialogue of when I get stapled. So the road to level 50. Holy shit. That's genius. Scott, how'd you come up with this? Because it's fucking simple, dude. It's the simplest thing in the world. Everyone can do it. You don't ever have to hit 50. Ever. If that's how the ranks work, or whatever the fucking ranks. The road to fucking the top 1%, or whatever the hell you want to do. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Whatever the top rank is, that's what it is. Road to blank. There you go. And then what you're going to do is you're going to dialogue. You're going to really commentate over it. You can do a podcast. You can do a talking thing just like me, where you do your thoughts, or you can upload a gameplay and then talk over it. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. But the big thing here is when you're doing it. I just swallowed mucus. It was disgusting. The big thing here is that you're putting out this content. You're letting people know what you're struggling with, what you're doing well at, why you got there. So then people can literally open it up and read it like a book. They're like, okay, well, let's see how he went from level 1 to level 10. And you have those pieces of content right there in a playlist. Right there. It's like levels 1 through 10. Bam, done. They're like, okay, how do you get to level 10? And it's like, The big problem I was having on Haven was that I kept going underneath, and it really wasn't working out for me, and things got all crazy, and it seemed like I was losing a lot of games from going underneath. So I've made a rule. I've taken a sticky note and I've posted it on my monitor, and it says, "Do not go bottom on Haven." And I look at it every time, and by doing that, I have started to win more games on Haven, and Haven was kind of my Achilles heel. That little piece of content right there, that little sound bite, which is what everyone's kind of looking for, right? Everyone's looking for that sound bite. That's going to help them get to the next level. Now, how should you go about doing commentaries? Okay. Here's the thing with our demographic, and really what we're looking for. Tips and tricks. The audience is really looking at a good... You have about 90 seconds of a YouTube video for tips and tricks for people to stay interested in it and to watch it. So you have a 90-second window for tips and tricks. There's your YouTube hit. This is what everyone else knows. I'm telling everyone now. You have 90 seconds to get your fucking tip out there before people lose interest. That's that. Commentaries, 6 to 10 minutes on average. You can get away with a little bit longer, but for gameplays, you really want a 6 to 10 minute gameplay. And plus, you don't want to talk much longer than that. Take it from me. It's not. I mean, it's fun. Like, I like it, but it's not the bee's knees. So there's your tips. So now, this is really going to do it for me. I just kind of wanted to get this out there. I will be playing immediately after this. I just got to switch the camera angle and grab some food, so it'll be like 5 minutes. But what you should be taking from this is two things. One, pros, people, amateurs, personalities. There's a plethora of you out there. I know because I see you on Twitter all the time. Start taking gameplays and throwing them up on YouTube. Just stream and then throw them up on YouTube. Just highlight one game a day. If you highlight one game a day, we're going to be fine. If 64 teams are going to AGL, I'm expecting at least 64 gameplays. That's it. I'm not expecting, everyone to throw in a gameplay. But I'm expecting one person from every team should be throwing up a gameplay on YouTube. Fact. That's like bare minimum. So upload those gameplays. And if you need help with the description, it's simple. Last night, we quotes, or parentheses, team trash cans consisting of Hoss, Gandhi, Mavid, Ghostayami, parentheses, played against Team Pulse, parentheses, Formal, Hines, Snipe Down, and Pistola, parentheses, period. This is the game, this is the one game we won, right? Period. That's it. Upload it. Enjoy. That's it. All you have to do, right there. There's a description. They know the scene has been set. Everything is good to go. They play it, and and also put what the game type is, but you can put that in the header. There you go. Now they know what to expect, who you played, everything. They don't have to wait for you to die and pause it and everything. There you go. You're good. The next thing pros should be doing, and people of anyone who can do it, is take a gameplay. Save one gameplay. It can be Team Throwdown. It can be with your team. It can be anything you really want. Just take one gameplay a week, save it, throw it up on live stream, or if you don't have Sony Vegas, throw it up on a live stream. Just put a password on your Twitch. If you want it to go straight to YouTube, that's fine. I prefer to do everything live, but that's just me. Throw it up there. Run the gameplay in theater mode as you're streaming it, and talk, just like this. And tell the people what you're doing. Tell them why you're holding this position, why it's important to stay alive, what power weapons you want to control on the map, why you pick that route. Just little things like that. Little things like that so then people can understand what you're thinking. And you don't have to be interesting. You don't have to be all fucking crazy. You don't have to snort a line of coke and run in there and be like, "Hey guys, what's up? So today on this YouTube video, this is what I'm going to be talking about." Whoo! No one, sure that works for some people, but it's a lot to take in, and most people, it's whatever to me. But so you just be you on there, and that's that. Okay, so you get to hang out and just tell them just a little bit of tidbits. Okay, the second thing that I talked about was your length of YouTube videos. If you want a tip, if you're doing a tips video, you have 90 seconds to get your point across in the video. That's it. Period. Awesome. Wonderful. So don't have it any longer, or else you're fucked. Rest in pieces. Second tip is if you're doing a commentary, try to keep the gameplay. If you're doing a commentary over a gameplay, try to keep the gameplay between 6 to 10 minutes in length. You can talk about anything you want in there, but anything longer than 10 minutes, everything kind of drops off in viewership. So that's that. That's episode 12 for Gandhi's Thoughts. You can follow me at Twitter at Scondi. And my YouTube is youtube.com/Scott Gandhi. Other than that, I'm going to be taking this down for a couple seconds, throwing on the game, and getting a drink. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to stay and watch me play Halo, awesome. If not, I don't like you anyways. Just take that. Bam!